Hello there and welcome back to another Final Fantasy 14 guide. Now, following on from the Summoner guide, I thought we should talk a little bit about the Summon customization options. Now, these are very easily missed because they aren't really mentioned in-game and they are a bit obscure. I've lost count of the amount of new players that have actually no idea that these things exist. So, with the help of Leah here, we are going to have a look at them right now. So the first feature is the Glamours for your base carbuncle and your eggies. Now these need to be unlocked before you can use them, but don't worry, it is a super short level 50 side quest. So once you've reached level 50 on your summoner, you will be heading back to the Grime in the Arcanist Guild to pick up a side quest called an Eggy by any other name. See what I mean about it being obscure? When you're a level 50 summoner, you have no reason, they don't give you any reason at all to return to the Arcanist Guild. So they're kind of hidden it over here. So it's very easy to miss. So if you complete this quest, you will now have access to Pet Glamours and a complicated looking set of instructions. I've no idea why they didn't add a little menu or button or something for the Glamours instead, but they decided to use text commands, so we're just going to have to roll with it. So once you've unlocked them, you can now change how your base carby and your eggies look. Now for this example, we are going to be changing our base carbuncle into Garuda Eggy. Now to do that, you would type in either into your chat box or into a macro, which is my preference, this command that I'm putting on screen right now. And once you've typed that in, either press enter or use the macro if it's worked, then you will get a message in chat. Then all you have to do is just resummon your carbuncle. And voila, now your carbuncle will look like Garuda Eggy whenever you summon them. I have a whole load of options for your base carby and each of the 3 eggies that you get access to. And I'll put those up on the screen right now. And lastly, if you want to remove the glamour, similar to before, just type in this command right here. And then resummon your carby and it'll be back to the normal look. Now the funny thing is, it is more complicated than it needs to be, but it is not as complicated as it looks. And that is the basics of your pet glamours. Now, they don't work with Scholar Fairies. It is a system that they've been wanting to build on and add more, but they just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's not exactly high on the priority list. Obviously, there will probably be more glamours coming out at some point, but there is no set time limit on when that'll be. They'll just kind of turn up. So, moving on from your small summons, we're now going to go into the big summons, Bahamut, Phoenix, and the big versions of Garuda, Titan, and Ifrit you get at level 90. Now, those are on the larger size and can at times block your view, causing issues. However, they did add a command to resize them. Now, by default, they are set to medium, but you can either make them bigger or smaller depending on your preference. You can either set the size individually or you can set them all at once. Now to do that, just type in one of these commands right here. Now something to note is that this resize is on the client side, so it will only affect what you see and it will resize everyone else's summons as well for you. Also, you don't need to be a summoner to resize the big summons. Any job can use this command, so if other people's summons are getting in your way, then by all means, use this command and you can resize them too. Now this has been our look into the summon customization. Now hopefully it has helped you out somewhat. Like I said, it is quite obscurely placed, and a lot of people miss it, and it's very easy to miss. So hopefully I have unraveled some of the mysteries of this system. You've probably seen other summoners running around with different looking summons to you. This is how it's all done. Olia, thanks for hanging out with us today. It is always appreciated. And guys, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, come hang out, come check out some of the stuff I've got going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It's always appreciated. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see us on the flip side. Bye bye.